I'm really in for this year in the early rounds is Nick Chubb. And I know that he's going anywhere from the mid end of the second round, but I saw him go at the 109 in an FFPC draft last night. Kevin Scott shared that draft board with me. I think that's a little too high for Nick Chubb. Everything is about the right price, but I think Chubb has the skill set. We're talking about a player who has rattled off 996 rushing yards each of the last 5 seasons or more. Last year, coming off a career high, 1,500 rushing yards, set career high in total touchdowns last year. 16.6 fantasy points per game in PPR. He has the pathway now to command more receptions in this improved, what we hope to be improved Cleveland Browns offense. Still 5 yards a carry every single season. Death taxes, and Nick Chubb is going to get it done on the ground for you. I think that he's a solid second round pick that can give back first round capital, but it's going to be hard for me to justify saying that I'm going to take him over Austin Eckler. I'm going to take him. It's hard to say those things, but it very well may be the case that Nick Chubb is the running back that's going to lead you to the promised land here in 2023. Jake, what are your thoughts on Nick Chubb here going in round 2?
I completely agree that he's a solid second round target. I wouldn't take him in the first. I wouldn't take him early second, but I think mid second to end of the second is great value for him. I mean, listen, he was number 3 in carries last year. So it's not like he didn't have as many opportunities to rush the ball because of Kareem Hunt, but he still was able to produce with those opportunities. Now, obviously, with Kareem Hunt being gone, he's obviously going to get a little bit more of the passing work. He only had a 56% snap share last year. So obviously, we expect to see those increase going into next year. But I think as a value in the mid second, he's fantastic. I don't know how many more carries he can get. He had over 300 last year. So I don't know how much they want to work him in and how much they're going to work Jerome Ford in, because obviously they didn't really add anything in the draft. They just have Jerome Ford and Nick Chubb back there right now.
Yeah, Ford is a player that a lot of people in the Browns organization have been hyping up and chirping up and saying he's our guy, he's the number 2. But it remains to be seen what kind of role Jerome Ford is actually going to hold in this Browns offense. Maybe it is Nick Chubb getting 70% of the snap share or more. That would be wheels up scenario. I just think that he's really safe play here in round 2, but he's a player that we shouldn't be ignoring. Like, we shouldn't say let some of the wide receivers or the third tier of wide receivers go. The names come to mind like T. Higgins. Like, you should be drafting Nick Chubb over T. Higgins in preparation for this year. Even the contingent upside of T. Higgins isn't going to get you the elite ceilings and even the highest of floors that Nick Chubb will offer you